Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your August General Tarot Reading. We'll take a look first at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or advice the Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. It does help to get my message out to more people. Okay, so let's see what we have as we go into this beautiful new month. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. I am not sure, but Scorpio, I think you had this last month. Let's see, grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Yes, it's really this energy of just seeing the positive side of everything. The grace and gratitude, it's really that energy of stepping into gratitude for everything. You may need to diligently take steps to see the positive of situations that are on your path, or people that, may seem a little annoying, maybe at work or something. You're kind of like, oh, this person's annoying me, but really just turning it around, seeing the grace in everyone and everything that helps to bring more grace and beautiful things towards you. And then with the Squirrel Spirit, it's believe in yourself, because sometimes when we fall into that energy of perhaps, not quite seeing, and this same energy has come out for almost all the zodiac signs lately. When we fall into the trap of not seeing the positives in people or situations, what happens is that sometimes we can get kind of stuck in that energy of being judgmental, or just kind of like, almost like noticing very quickly the negative side of somebody or some situation. And then what happens is we fall into not feeling very good about ourselves either. We fall into that energy of comparison, of comparing ourselves to other people, or comparing two people to each other, instead of just loving everybody and loving every situation that comes in front of us. So I really love this. We have the full moon in Aquarius today. That is an energy of healing the collective, and part of healing the collective is really when we step into that energy of seeing the good in other people and also seeing the good in ourselves. So I love this energy. Okay, so I feel like there's something, you have the travel card and back and forth, and then you have the higher self, and you have the family card, just kind of an energy of going back and forth about what it is that you want. You may be wanting to move away from family or travel with your family, or it's kind of like this energy of not being able to really decide what it is that you want. And it's because I feel like you're trying to come into a better sense of alignment with who you are and what it is that you want out of your own life. Okay. And so there's this energy here of reconnecting, but that sometimes does also put us in that energy of looking at people or situations and kind of saying, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Okay, that's fine. What do you want? And it's about getting into this positive energy. What is it you would like, instead of kind of like focusing on what you don't want, right? Yeah, I'm saying that energy has really been coming out strong lately in all of the readings. So it's really helping us. This Aquarian energy is really helping us to see the good in each other, the good in the situations, and to manifest from a very positive stance. Instead of manifesting about what we don't want, it's about manifesting. What do you want? Aquarius is all about dreaming big, imagining big, right? And imagining on a very much of a collective energy, but expansive, a very positive energy. It's just such a high vibration. So stepping into that energy will help you to manifest what it is that you are wanting. Okay, now, oh my goodness, look at this. You have the fates. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. It's also blessings coming in. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Something that you have really been trying to manifest, to have come in. You know, Queen of Pentacles is a lovely energy, home and hearth, responsible, reliable, good spouse material, whether this is you or somebody you're trying to attract into your life. The Ten of Cups, of course, is just everything your heart truly desires. Happy family, happy home. You know, this is just a lovely energy of understanding this is available for you, right? It's about stepping into this energy of positivity, of seeing the good in the people and the situations that already exist in your life. Will help those situations and people to grow even more to an even higher level of loving energy. It's really beautiful. So let's see what we have here with the tarot. For your present energy, you have a creative endeavor. You have why, okay, the Ashaka records. But it's really about taking a look at the past, of kind of connecting the dots of everything that has occurred in your life. And then you have the Libra energy with the Justice. How can I bring my life into balance? How have these things that have happened on my path, okay, brought me to the point where I am? What am I grateful for? What even in those very difficult moments, there is grace, there is gratitude, there are silver linings to the black clouds. And I feel like that's what you're seeing. You know, this is a very positive energy here. You're looking at, it's almost like you're having a review of your life. I'll have to say it's a little bit of a review of your life and asking yourself, okay, how did my choices, a little bit like, how did my choices get me to this point, right? And then it's also about, okay, where is it I want to go? Where am I now and where do I want to go? And then I feel like there's a little bit of an energy of releasing what has not been pleasant maybe in your life, kind of releasing that negative energy, right? Allowing it to kind of come up, especially with the Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate on August 8th is a huge portal where we can really imagine what it is that we really want to manifest in our lives, to put ourselves in that energy. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're releasing any negativity to anything that has happened in the past. You're looking at it, you're reviewing it, but then you're saying, okay, it's done. I'm releasing that energy and now I'm stepping boldly and very positively into my future. Okay, what is destined on your path? You know, some of the things that you have had happen on your path that maybe were not pleasant, those were destined too, but in order to bring in more positive energy for you, in order to help you to see the positive side of things. Yes, this is beautiful. I also feel like for some of you, if you know, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, you've been wanting to start a business, you know, some creative endeavor. The Queen of Pentacles is very business savvy, trying to create something. It's time to put it into practice. You know, it's time to really get kind of serious, asking yourself, what is it that I need to do in order to have this come into fruition? Balancing things out in your life, you know, work and family. It's kind of like how, you know, kind of like prioritizing. I want to say it's a little bit of prioritizing what is important to you and then putting your time and energy into those things that are really important to you and will help you to get you where it is that you want to go. Yes, this is learning, okay? And in Leo season, the Leo energy has really been coming out. Page of Pentacles is either getting an offer or learning something new, okay, about the courage that it takes to kind of like not allow your emotions to run away with you. Okay, so, you know, with the King of Cups is someone that can master their emotions, does not allow themselves to be on that emotional roller coaster, to not fall privy to drama and dramatics and stuff like that. makes decisions that are sound and grounded instead of just emotional. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't be inspired, right? You can't be motivated. You can't get passionate about things. That's different. But the King of Cups here is representing like when you would have something like, say you wanted to start your own business and you started the business and then things didn't take off, or your first client fired you, you know, or something like that. And then you throw your hands up and you say, that's it, I quit, right? And you walk away. The Queen of Pentacles knows, okay, these are all just learning. This is a learning curve. Understanding that what you're going through right now is a little bit of a learning curve, you know, because you have the Y card. If you've had some little hiccups along the way, especially, I would say, because we have the full moon in Aquarius, so especially over the last 6 months, if you've had some hiccups, you know, and maybe your emotions have kind of gotten the better of you in times. You may have overreacted, right? When somebody said something sideways to you, you know, you may have overreacted. You may have taken it really personally. But the whole point of this, okay, was to help you to better connect to who you truly are, and to have more confidence in yourself, of understanding, well, everybody has a lot going on, right? It's not just me. We all have a lot going on, and understanding, okay, just because, you know, I would say when I was a teacher, sometimes, you know, I would get an email from a parent, right? And they would be sending it at like 9:30 at night, you know, and some email where they just, you know, kind of like vented about stuff. And it really had nothing to do with me. I had to get to the point where I realized they're just venting. They had a bad day at work. They came home. Their child maybe didn't do well on a test. You know, the dinner was burned. The dog had an accident on the brand new rug. Whatever. It doesn't matter, right? It's kind of like I got to the point where I realized, okay, I don't have to fix everything for this person, right? And I think that that's where you're understanding, okay, sometimes people have those situations that happen in their life and then they may overreact to you, but that doesn't mean you have to overreact back. Yeah, it's really kind of interesting energy, especially like if you have your own business or you work with people where there's this energy of drama here, where there's drama, right? And it's kind of like, it can be overwhelming. You may be sucking in some of that energy, even though you're not trying to. It's about, okay, I'm just going to believe in myself, believe in what I'm doing, stay in alignment with my higher self, and not get caught up in some drama. And it could even be, you have family here, it could even be family drama, right? It could be something like that, and you're just kind of like, okay, that it is decreasing. Yes, you have decrease and deception. It is decreasing your own energy. It's about, okay, look at this. This is amazing. Yes, I'm just going to stay committed to what it is that I truly want for myself. I'm focusing. She's looking in the mirror and she's looking at herself. She's not getting caught up in all of this other drama, right? Staying focused on what it is that you want and staying committed to that instead of getting caught up in somebody else's drama. It's just like when a parent would send me one of those emails, I would just, I didn't really like answer to all of it, because I realized that email has nothing to do with me. That email has nothing to do with my classroom. That email really doesn't even have anything to do with their child. I was just the easy person to send an email to, right? And I mean, it's not like you may not have to talk to this person or say something or respond, okay? I'm not saying that, but it's kind of like, okay, I'm not getting into this emotional roller coaster with you. I'm just not. right? Because it's a waste of my time and energy. And I think that that is somewhat of the lesson that you're learning here. Yes, because look, you have your obstacle is intuition and manifestation, and then clean it up. It's kind of like you're having a hard time staying committed to what it is that you want because there's this drama that's kind of detracting you, taking your energy away from what it is that you want. It's like, no, I got to walk my own path. I've got to walk forward. I have to clean out all this drama or whatever that is in your life, you know, or people, you know. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes the workplace, it can be filled with gossip, you know. I was a teacher, and, you know, sometimes the teacher's lounge was a lot of fun to be in because we could just be kind of silly and, you know, whatever, and we were all good friends. But sometimes it could get gossipy, you know, and when it got gossipy, it was kind of like, okay, oh, yeah, I have something I have to go do. I'm going to go do it, right? Because when we allow that type of energy into our life, we just kind of detract ourselves from what is really important to us. Yeah. I feel like there is perhaps a certain particular person, okay, that is kind of like perhaps causing some of this drama, or just a depletion of your energy, okay? And, you know, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, so it could be, you know, your spouse, it could be your spouse, it could be, you know, parents, it could be, you know, just a business partners, it could be anything like that. But there's this energy where it's just depleting you, right? It's kind of like this whole thing is holding you back from what it is that you truly want for yourself. So it's time to put it down. It's time to go after what it is. Put your emphasis on what is going well in your life, right? And even in this relationship with, you know, this, whoever this is, your business partner, your spouse, whoever, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to look at the good of this person. It does not mean you have to walk away from this person. It's really just, I'm going to look at the good in this person, focus on that for a little while, and focus on what it is that I want to do for myself. Yeah, beautiful energy. It is sometimes so hard to disconnect your energy from other people or situations, especially when they play a vital role in your life, you know, like a business partner or a spouse. You know, your spouse might be going through something that's difficult at this time. It's kind of like being supportive, but also understanding, okay, this is temporary. I'm going to go over here and really stay in tune with what is important to me. Yes, because here it is. You have the higher power. You know how this is going to all work out. You know that this is something that is fated, that you're seeing the good in this, right? You're healing any of the dark thoughts that you may have had about this situation or about this relationship. You're healing it because what you're doing is you're cleaning out any of the negative energy, right? And you're just kind of disconnecting from it. That, you know, that also is extremely inspiring. You know, when people can disconnect, just kind of like pull back the energy, just focus on the good for a little while. I heard this thing on the radio the other day, and I don't know who to credit it with. I really don't. It was just like a quick little blurb, but it stuck in my head and it's coming out now that, you know, when you're in a long-term committed relationship, a business partnership, a marriage, or something like that, in order to have it go the distance, right, to last a long time, to really kind of think every single day of 5 things that you are grateful for that person and that relationship. And then it helps you to stay in this really positive energy, you know, and I've shared before, I have a gratitude journal. The last thing I do every single night is write down 3 things that I'm really grateful for and why. I really think the why is important because it really kind of helps you to foster that energy of being grateful for what you have and the people in your life. Because here you have this energy of people coming back together. Yeah, so I feel like whatever's happening here is just kind of like believe in yourself, believe in what you are here to do, your purpose, you know, believe in what it is, stay committed to what it is that you want to, what's important to you, because there is this energy of dropping the burden finally of all of this and just healing, having people, there's actually an energy here of people coming back together, of whether it's, a business partner or a marriage or whatever, it doesn't matter, just family energy, because we have a Hierophant, the energy of long-term committed relationships. Yeah. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's fated. It's destiny, right? Sometimes, we're really quick to just move on to the next thing, but there is a lot of healing that can be done in our own souls, okay? But also for the collective, when we take the time to heal the relationships in our life, right? When we don't just walk away from them and, that's it, I'm done, right? It's kind of like, no, I'm just going to clean out the negative. I'm going to focus on the positive. None of us are perfect, right? And just kind of keeping in mind. Now, if this is an abusive relationship or something, that's totally different, right? But this is does not have that type of energy to it. So if yours is an abusive relationship, I would say, this may not be your reading. This is for just, a little bit of conflict going on, or just an energy of being annoyed, being dragged into some drama that you really don't want to be a part of. Okay, am I consistently showing up? Yeah, that's exactly the energy, right? You're allowing somebody to detract you from what it is that you want to create or what you want to have happen in your life, because they just keep pulling you back into their own drama. So let's see. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. Yeah. It is kind of interesting. Resistance can show up in the easiest way. It's so much easier to get caught up in somebody else's drama than it is to stay true to you and what it is that you want to create for yourself. All right, well, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you, and I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.